Have you ever gone over to your fruit bowl only to be swarmed by fruit flies? Have you ever been given a drink with a fruit fly floating around in it? As a server, one of the most mortifying moments for me was the day that I gave someone a drink that had a fruit fly in it. Most people probably don't have a traumatizing moment like that, but fruit flies are certainly a common pest, especially in the warmer months. In my demonstration speech, I'm going to show you how to make an easy-to-make trap that will help to eliminate these pests using the simple materials of a cup, toothpick, rubber band, plastic wrap, dish soap, and apple cider vinegar. This project directly relates to STEAM using processes of engineering, chemistry, and biology in a real-life environment. I will explain why we are using materials like dish soap and apple cider vinegar and the science behind it. After my demonstrations, the audience will be able to create their own fruit fly trap using household materials. To start, let's look at our materials. It's likely you have all of these already in your home. First, we have our cup, plastic wrap, rubber band, and toothpick. This will be the physical trap that holds the flies. Next materials are the dish soap and the apple cider vinegar. These two ingredients do the scientific work. The vinegar attracts the flies with its fermented smell, and the dish soap helps to trap them and drown once they land on the liquid surface. Okay, so now you have your materials. What do? Step one is to pour a little bit of apple cider vinegar into your cup. You don't need much at all. Just make sure that you cover the bottom of your cup. Just the smell of the vinegar will attract the flies. Next, add 1 drop of dish soap. This step is what actually makes the trap deadly to the flies because the soap breaks the liquid surface tension, making it impossible for them to float on top. Then we're going to cover the top of the cup with plastic wrap. And secure it with the rubber band so it doesn't slip or move. After that, use your toothpick to poke a decent amount of holes in the plastic wrap. I'm going to put about 8 since I am using a very small cup. Each hole should be big enough for the fruit flies to crawl into, but not big enough for them to escape. I try to only put the pointed end through the plastic wrap rather than go all the way through into the big part. Finally, we will place the trap near anywhere that you've noticed fruit flies, like your fruit bowl, sink, trash can, and that's it. You just wait for it to do its work. You might be wondering, how does this actually work? And the answer is a little bit of science and a little bit of engineering. Biologically, fruit flies are drawn to the smell of fermentation. They use receptors in their bodies to find rotting fruit, where they can lay their eggs and their babies can eat. Apple cider vinegar releases a compound called acetic acid, which smells like fermentation to the flies, so they're immediately attracted to it. Chemically, the dish soap reduces the surface tension of the vinegar. Normally, a fly could land on the liquid and stay on top because the surface tension is strong enough to support it. But once dish soap is added, that tension is broken and the flies sink and drown. Lastly, from an engineering perspective, the design of the trap is what makes it effective. The plastic wrap with tiny holes allows flies to enter easily, but makes it very difficult for them to leave. Once the flies enter, they are disoriented and confused because the light around them is blocked and the smooth walls on the top give them nothing to climb up or hold on to. And that's it. In just 5 minutes, we've learned how to make a simple trap for the pests that frequently cause problems for people's homes and restaurants. By using the simple materials of a cup, apple cider vinegar, dish soap, plastic wrap, toothpick, and rubber band, you should be able to make a simple yet effective fly trap with your science knowledge. Using your engineering, biology, and chemistry skills, you're now knowledgeable enough to have confidence in making a trap like this. So, if you ever find a swarm of fruit flies near your fruit or your drain, you'll have no fear. You might even notice little traps like these around fruity drinks in your future.